You said to walk your team out of Wembley would be the proudest moment of your life. You've now got the chance to do this twice in 8 days. Can you sum up how you're feeling this afternoon and the feelings?
Obviously delighted, really proud. Players can enjoy tonight, enjoy today, which they must do, and then we'll have a few days and I suppose reflect, and then back at it on Tuesday and focus on ultimately going to Wembley to try and win. That's the big thing. I've been there before as a player, and it's not a place for losers. So although you have to remember and you really have to celebrate and appreciate the emotion of today's game and where we are, that's not the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal, like I say, is to be a Football League club. We've given ourselves a chance to do that.
To come in today and score within 2 minutes, obviously a fantastic start, but then you've got to do the hard work after that and defend for nearly 94 minutes. I mean, how proud of your team to suck it out and kept the clean sheet?
Listen, we knew coming here, and I was very aware that probably if we were going to win, that the two centre-halves and goalkeeper probably had to have really, really good games and potentially run a match for us, and they've epitomised what the rest of them have done today in terms of going and heading the ball and putting the bodies on the line. I knew, again, we spoke about at the start of the year about cuts, blood, would probably have to be the case, and again that was the case, and they've earned a little bit of luck when the ball is, I suppose, put in your penalty area that many times. You're going to need things to break for you, and you're going to need your goalkeeper to make saves, and we've done all of that. So got a great start, played some decent stuff in the first half. Had a feeling at half time, just with the way the players were talking, that they were intent on being camped in second half, which I wasn't overly pleased about, because it made my life on the sides very enjoyable. And it's a risky way of playing, especially against a team like Solihull, who do put the ball forward and get the ball in your penalty area as many times as what they do. And like I say, not only do we need to be resolute and manful, and we've done all that, and we've had, like I say, a little bit of fortune in terms of the ball dropping forward and not finding its way into our net.
To be just one game from the Football League is obviously a massive opportunity now. I mean, how do you prepare for this in terms of the game itself?
We prepare for the game like it's any other game. We've spoken about this before, and the players saying it's just another game. It's not another game. We're very aware it's a massive game, and it's all relative to the size of the club. We trained at Aston Villa yesterday, and speaking to Dean Smith, and you look at the playoffs in the Championship being a £100 million game, if you like, the playoff final. For a team like a Leeds or an Aston Villa or a Derby, whoever might get there, that's probably relative to the game on Saturday for us being a £1 million game, if you like, to get in the Football League. So it's a huge game. Again, I'll go and watch the game tomorrow. We'll see who we're going to come up against, but ultimately we'll go there looking to win. I'm sure the players should enjoy the fact that they're going to go and play on an unbelievable pitch in an unbelievable stadium, but ultimately it's a game that we want to win, because that win can take us to where we've all trying to we all want to be, and where we've all been trying to be, as whether it be as players for them and me as a manager. So great opportunity, and one that we're really focused on taking.
Finally, just a note on the fans. Obviously you've addressed them before in your programme now, it's how much you need them in the big time, so they came back to you in your numbers today, and I thought they're brilliant throughout.
Yeah, amazing, absolutely amazing. I didn't get to go over and celebrate, went over to see my family and stuff. Like I say, there's always going to be an overspill of emotion and fans running on the pitch to try and celebrate with the players. What I would say is, even for the ones who stayed back, it's nice to be able to go and celebrate with them. We did that at Salford. Listen, we're going to be able to do that as in the greatest stage of football, if you like. So. Again, 2 visits in a week isn't great, if you like, and will, I suppose, stretch the purse strings. But hopefully they can get there and support us. They were massive for us today, and I think the first signs for me were on Wednesday, when towards the end of that game they recognised that we needed them, and the main stand started singing and chanting. I noticed today there was obviously a little bit of banter between the standing folk, who are normally the ones that sing, and the seated folk, and there was a bit of singing either way, which is brilliant. The players needed that, and they recognised that at a point that the players are giving everything. and they can have a big impact just to keep them going. As much as, like I said, there's big motivation at the end of the game, ultimately to hear them singing and cheering and chanting and getting us so close to being able to go and celebrate with them can ultimately be the thing that gets us over the line, and that's proved to be the case. So to go and celebrate with them is great. Hopefully they can all enjoy tonight, they'll enjoy today, and they've 2 special days to look forward to in the next couple of weeks.
Nice one. Cheers, Dave.
Cheers.